And with the clocks going back this weekend, we're confronted with shorter days and cold, dark evenings, a combination which could mean misery for 1 in 3 of us who suffers with seasonal affective disorder.
Well, Dr. Zoe is here now with her advice on how you can beat the winter blues. So first of all, what is it?
So seasonal affective disorder, essentially it's a type of winter depression. So people feel the depression from the months of September through till April, and then in spring actually get a bit of a bounce and can be slightly energetic, and then everything settles down.
So the symptoms you should look out for?
So lethargy, difficulty getting out of bed in the morning, craving carbohydrates and sweet things.
We've just done a lot of sweet things.
And really, you know, the difference is a lot of us suffer the winter blues, and that's just feeling a bit more lethargy, a bit of weight gain, eating carbs in the winter. But if it's actually affecting your life, affecting your quality of life, then it may be worth seeing your GP because it may be sad.
Because how do you know? Because that sounds like, I mean, that sort of sounds like quite a lot of people, I would imagine.
Yes.
At this time, a lot of people are going, oh my gosh, that's me.
Yeah.
But when does it cross over, I guess?
It's similarly with depression. If it gets to a point where you're not functioning, you're not able to get up and get to work, people are noticing that your mood is changing, that you're not your usual self, it's exactly the same as depression. That's when it's worth seeing somebody and thinking about what the steps you can take to try and improve things. So the treatments for SAD, same as depression really, all the self-help, getting outside and getting as much sunlight as you possibly can, particularly in the afternoon. So going out for a run or a walk at lunchtime would be the perfect way to deal with that. There are some supplements here that can help. Anyone who's affected by SAD should take a vitamin B supplement, a vitamin D, and fish oils, because they're very anti-inflammatory. So try and increase the amount of salmon or tuna or oily fish
in your diet as well
can help.
Okay.
And you've got some other things along here as well.
Yes.
One of which I've got the Lumen. I don't know if where are you starting? At the other
start
end.
the other
Okay, start the
end.
other end. We have one of these little alarm clocks in our house.
These
right.
ones.
Yeah.
We'll come to that
We'll
very
come to that.
quickly.
That's huge.
So this is a treatment that's specifically for the type of depression caused by SAD. So by
You suddenly
increasing
look a lot
the amount
younger as
of
well.
light...
It's not a bad light.
Is it a good
That's
light?
Yeah, it's a good light.
Is that
Mariah
right?
Carey light.
It's big and it's very, very bright. I don't know.
isn't it?
It's in the studio here. That's really is quite bright. A little bit uncomfortable, but it does have 3 settings, so you can start and build it up gradually.
So what do? You just sit in front of it?
Yeah, so you sit close to it for 30 minutes to an hour every day.
So you
It
could
doesn't
just
matter
put
what
it on
time of day you put it on, and it's giving your body that exposure to the light. And they've removed some of the harmful UV light.
I was going to say, it's not going to give you like
it's
a
not going to
suntan
cause you,
or burn you
no,
or
it's not
anything.
going to burn you or cause any problems with the eyes.
So
or
that's
skin.
the big daddy-o.
That's the
feels
big
like it's hurting
daddy.
your eyes a bit. Does that feel
Yeah,
like
it does.
Yeah,
It
it can
does,
take a bit of getting used to. And it's quite expensive. That's £265
Wow.
for the Big Daddy. But what I would say is a lot of these companies will do a 1-month free trial, and you should feel the benefits within a week. So it's worth going for the trial, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, maybe you should try something else.
All right, and what's the other one?
The next one, so this is the Maplin full-size SAD light. Will also expose you to 10,000 lux. 10,000 lux is the amount of light that's been shown to be
Light
effective
measure,
for
isn't it?
That
SAD.
looks quite good.
That's quite good. That was £49.99.
And that's a lot
Much
more
cheaper.
reasonable, isn't it?
much more affordable.
And is that the same, 30 minutes?
30 minutes to an hour. So because this one's not quite as powerful, then either sitting closer to it or spending more time with the light. So aiming maybe for an hour minimum with that one.
Okay.
And then this is slightly different. So this is actually called a dawn simulator. So it's not working in the same way. It's not. This is something you can add on to the light therapy. And this is because one of the major symptoms with SAD, it's difficulty waking up and getting out of bed because it's dark. So this kind of simulates the sun coming up and exposes you to sun.
And this is what you've got.
Yeah, we have one in the bedroom. I think the wife knocked it off the side and the bulb broke. But it really, it was too early. But it really does work. It slowly gets
So
brighter and brighter and brighter.
So I'm doing it manually
like
there.
that.
So
Oh, yeah, you can see.
And you slowly come around, and then suddenly you open your eyes, and it's daylight in the room.
Yeah, and it's
even if
just
it's
the
the middle of
gradual
the night.
alarm as
So
well.
if you're really feeling the effects of this, that's not really going to be the one because it hasn't got the really big,
No.
powerful stuff.
No.
But
It's a
it
great
might
way of
help.
waking up, though. It's a much calmer, easier
Is it?
way. Yeah. Than
so
your alarm.
This is much more treating that the symptom of difficulty waking up, whereas the lights, actually, any time during the day you use those, it's actually treating the cause.
Brilliant.
of the
OK.
problem.
Well, I tell you what we'll do. We'll put all those details on the website so you can see them there if you've missed anything.
Thanks,
Zoe.
Zoe.
Okay,
Right,
thank you.